back. We've got the star of the Babysitters Club, a new series on Netflix. It is Sophie Grace, and she plays Christy Thomas. She is the boss, or at least initially, of the Babysitters Club. Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
So a lot of us are familiar with the Babysitters Club because a series of books by Anne Martin that many kind of tween and teenagers read.
Yeah, I loved the books when I was younger. I read them when I was about 6 years old because my oldest sister had a whole collection of them that my grandma had given her. And it was something really cool that she could pass down to my other sister and I, and we could bond over it. And it was just something we got to share. And I felt so cool reading the same books as my older sister. And it was just such a big part of my childhood. So it's an honor to be a part of this.
I'm sure your older sister is like, wow, this is so cool that my younger sister is playing Christy Thomas. Tell us what this series is about.
So the series is all about these 5 girls that are young entrepreneurs, and they start their own babysitting business, which ends up being a huge success. And it's all about the ups and downs and the obstacles of just growing up, and it's coming of age thing. And it's all about friendship and how you really just have to stick together.
I thought it hit, my daughter and I really enjoyed watching it over the weekend. And I thought it hit a lot of those notes where trying to fit in, there's a new girl at school and everyone's trying to find their place because you're looking at 7th grade, which is a really awkward year for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's really important, and what I hope that the show embodied is that everyone goes through that. Middle school, especially 7th grade, is just tough. It's awkward. You're trying to find your friends. Everyone's trying to figure out who they are in the world. And hopefully the show is showing other people watching it that you're not alone. Like, we're all struggling here.
I love that, especially this year, for sure.
Okay.
I know we've been struggling with something good to watch for the kids. It used to be movie night might be exciting, or let's sit around. Now they're like, oh, another night of watching. But this one really engages because you've got the book element with it as well. What's the reaction you've been getting?
I mean, it is overwhelming how much people have loved the series. I personally, I was excited for it and I hoped it would do well, but I personally had no idea how well that it was going to do. I mean, the feedback, we have not gotten a single negative review. Everyone seems to love it. And my mom's friends and just old family friends and anyone really are sending us pictures of people watching the show and reading the books along with me. And it's just the coolest thing ever to see me just being a part of someone else's life.
Yeah, right? And they're enjoying it. How does this differ? So they've made this before. So this is an updated version. What elements did you guys want to add to this update?
So everyone working on the show, I personally think did an amazing job at keeping the timeless essence and the magic that is the Babysitters Club, but modernizing it so it's a little more up to date and a little more relatable. We have cell phones now. The style is different than what it is in the 80s, but we still have the iconic landline, and we still have some little cues to back in the original books, and it's really cool.
It's so fun. Well, series 1 is out. It's on Netflix right now. It is the Babysitters Club. Such a great show. So glad you are a part of it. Sophie Grace plays Christy Thomas. Check her out. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We've enjoyed it, and you're watching